Guys, it's time for a Monday morning editorial, and this isn't the first editorial I've done on Rochester, New York. They just can't get it right. But what do you do when you have a handcuffed 9-year-old that won't comply? What is the thing you got to do? A bunch of grown officers have a 9-year-old girl handcuffed that won't comply. So what do you do with her? You're going to find out what they did right here, right now. Thank you to abcnews.com for the story. Police in Rochester, New York released 2 body camera videos Sunday of officers restraining a distraught 9-year-old girl who was handcuffed and sprayed with what police call a chemical irritant. The Democrat and Chronicle reported that prior to the release of the videos, Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren expressed her concern for the child that was harmed during this incident that happened on Friday. Lovely Warren went on to say, "I have a 10-year-old child, so she's a child. She's a baby. This video as a mother is not anything you want to see." A total of 9 officers and supervisors responded to the report of family trouble on Friday. The girl can be heard in the body camera videos from officers at the scene, screaming frantically for her father as the officers try to restrain her.
Get in the car.
Please, I know you gotta sit back. Too hard. Don't do it. Sit back.
247. You got a rig stage.
I don't want to. Sit back. Then back.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, pepper spray going in your eyes. Come on, let's go.
Alright, just keep him staged for a minute. Huh?
Fresh, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, how are you, Fred?
Just need a neighborhood check.
Yeah, I got
Mom's
you.
out here. I catch her. Mom's out here trying to fight people driving by.
House? I'll go right now.
129. She's the one that called originally.
Okay, what do you want, a depot or what?
I'm ready to take Mom.
I'll take Mom's stress and I'll go arrest her.
At a news conference Sunday, Deputy Police Chief Andre Anderson described the girl as suicidal. He said she indicated she wanted to kill herself and she wanted to kill her mom. Officers tried to force the girl into a patrol car, but she pulled away and kicked at them. In a statement Saturday, the police department said this action required an officer to take the girl down to the ground. Then the department said for the minor's safety and at the request of the custodial parent on scene, the child was handcuffed and put in the back of a police car as they waited for an ambulance to arrive. Police said the girl disobeyed commands to put her feet in the car. An officer was then required to spray an irritant in the handcuffed girl's face, the department said Saturday. At Sunday's news conference, Police Chief Cynthia Harriet Sullivan described the irritant as pepper spray. She declined to defend the officer's actions. Harriet Sullivan said, quote, "I'm not going to stand here and tell you that for a 9-year-old to have to be pepper sprayed is okay. It's not. I don't see that as who we are as a department, and we're going to do the work we have to do to ensure that these kind of things don't happen." Get back to that. Police said the girl was eventually taken to Rochester General Hospital, where she received the services and care that she needed and was later released back to her family. The Rochester Police Department has faced scrutiny since the death of Daniel Prude, last year as officers from the department put a hood over his head and pressed his face into the pavement. Now remember, this is the New York Police Department that put the naked man's face in the pavement and then he died. Daniel Prude, same ones. And now they got this 9-year-old handcuffed girl. Now what she said, I'm going to get to real quick what the police chief said. We're going to do the work we have to do to ensure these kind of things don't happen. But what is she going to do about well, pepper spraying them is okay. It's not. Okay, but what are you going to do about it? That's what we want to know. Well, we're going to fix it. We're going to retrain the officers and then they'll do better on the street. But what are you going to do about cops pepper spraying a 9-year-old handcuffed girl? We couldn't get her feet in the car. She's just tough. That 9-year-old girl, boy, she's a handful. 9-year-old girl's a trooper. So a bunch of cops couldn't get a 9-year-old girl's feet into the police car. My God, man, she's kicking back. Because she's a trooper. Let's pepper spray her. She's handcuffed. Yeah, but her feet are tough. She's like Bruce Lee. I don't know, man. This pisses me off. A bunch of big, grown adult cops couldn't get a 9-year-old's feet into the police car. Are you kidding me, man? Am I dreaming here? So they pepper spray her in the face. And I'm going to play a little video clip here so that you can see where the cop gets all happy like, I got her. Yeah. Unbelievable. That's what he says in the, I don't know if he does all the hand stuff, but that's what he says in the video. And I'm going to put a link to the whole 17-minute body cam video in the description box below, along with this story. Here's your video, Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers, to include those that get punked out by a 9-year-old handcuffed girl, and from coast to coast.
Sprayer. Just sprayer at this point. Here. I got her. I got her. Yeah. I got her. Yeah.
Please wipe my eye! Wipe my eye, please!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.